struggle to get a check.
Hi YouTube,
You
you
might
see my
sell a house
dresser?
and you may make $4,000 for selling that house, but you gotta wait 90 days to they close to get your money. So that one is one of the things. It's like I don't really know if I want to do that. I don't know if I really want to invest the
No,
time
put them back.
and
Like
have
back
to
back
wait
there.
that long. And it's
Yeah.
a business. Like all the money is your money. Like that you put. Ain't nobody gonna front you no business cards unless you go to like a broker that's gonna take like 60% of your earnings. But they don't. You gotta
Is it
take your
something in
own
them
business
cans?
cards, your own business phone. You gotta add
If
the
it ain't
real
nothing,
estate company
ain't nothing
phone
in
for
them.
insurance. If your
Okay,
insurance
put them
higher,
up there.
if you're gonna ride people in your car, you have to um if you want to advertise in church, you gotta pay to advertise in church, pay to advertise on billboard. It's very dog eat dog. It's tough. But there are people killing it. I got a couple friends that's in real estate and they're killing it. And that would be the goal. If you decide you want to do real estate, have thick skin, have good morals, but just know everybody not gonna move like you and be consistent. You gotta know something about credit repair. If you don't know how to repair credit or have a good credit repair
I'm sorry,
person
so
in
my
your back
mama
pocket,
and your mama
it's gonna be
not
tough.
working on the
Because
bus for how
what's
free
gonna
don't
happen
y'all
is,
really
as a new
want her
realtor, you'll probably get
children.
all of the people that want to buy
Amen.
a house and they don't know how to buy a house and their credit isn't good enough to buy a house. So you have to stay on them and put them in credit repair programs or getting them with mortgage lenders that help repair credit. And then you gotta make sure that mortgage lender is trustworthy, because what will happen is you'll bring the mortgage lender 60 people that need credit repair, and she'll end up helping them repair their credit for free because she's gonna get paid on the back end when they buy a house, and so are you. But what'll end up happening is that mortgage lender
Sitting over there
might
getting
end up
mad
telling
because
them,
she
oh,
ain't
go
got
to
no
this
shit to
realtor
put up
instead, and
there.
the other realtor still
Again,
your client,
people.
and you gotta go check the mortgage realtor, and then you from the project, so you want to beat her up, but you can't beat her up because you gotta be professional. You know, it's just a hot mess. So I don't know if I want to get back into real estate. Plus, if I get back into real estate, I wouldn't be able to say things like, oh, this the hood. This is where all the black people here live at. Oh, you go here, this is where the white people live at. This is what, because things like that is called blockbusting and steering, and it's unethical, and you cannot do that in real estate as a realtor. As an active realtor, you can't do those things. And I don't know if I want to filter my channel down. Like, I already don't cuss on here that much. I don't know if I want to filter down like this is this kind of neighborhood, this kind of neighborhood. So it's very different. But if you want to do real estate, do not let what I'm saying discourage you. There are people making a lot of money. One of my good realtor friends, she said, "Girl, that's the problem. You talking about you don't want to wait 90 days for $4,000, but sell 10 houses in 90 days, you're gonna have $40,000. You know, it's people I know making 6 figures and 7 figures in real estate, but I'm just not willing to put in that amount of work for that little bit of money. That's what I say. I feel a little bit of money because I know other ways to make a lot of money without having to do all that and wait that long. If they was paying me $4,000 every month, I could get jiggy with it, or even like every week or something, I can get jiggy with it. But you ain't got no money coming in until that house closed, then you're gonna have a big fat check. But if you ain't got no closings, you ain't gonna have no money. It is a seller's market in Tampa, definitely. I don't know about everywhere else. So that's one of the reasons why when me and Daddy was discussing that, while I was thinking about getting back in it, because I became an active realtor in 2015. At that time, we were still in the middle of a recession, and not too many people could qualify to buy a house. Right now, even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, they like giving houses away for that reason. You could buy a house right now with a 550 credit score versus just at the beginning of this year, you need a 620 minimum. So it's changing a lot. I ain't gonna lie, we praying for foreclosures. Like the investors, my investor friends, and even me, and somebody wanting to buy a house cash, it's found me. But my investor friends, they all saying foreclosures gonna start in January, February, March. If they don't keep extending this eviction stuff, so save your money and you can start getting stuff cheap again, like 60,000, 30,000, 20,000. Hopefully, if that goes. And I know that's mean because I mean you praying on somebody else to lose so you can win. But my investor friends, they standing by that. They selling their commercial properties and just like, okay, we're gonna start buying. houses in Tampa not staying on the market for more than 31 days. My neighbor got 10 offers on his house. Was only on the market for a week. Yep. Everybody is buying houses right now. But the thing is, the economy is uncertain. Nobody knows what's going to happen come January. Even right now, even with them saying nobody can get evicted, people still getting eviction notices for other things. Like, you can't get evicted for not paying your rent, but you can get evicted for breaking a rule in your lease, like having a party or like there's other ways to get evicted. So people have been doing stuff like that. I even had a chosen one, which is a member from my group on Facebook. They actually had to sell their house because they're...
Yeah, we almost finished. I got a lot of shit Kevin did here doing his side.
March. And they couldn't evict them because there's no evictions in Florida or anywhere in the United States right now. But there's been no evictions in Florida.
This is my dress, so we finna spray down.
The only way to get their money
The
back,
road spray and stuff.
to recoup the money, was to sell the home. So what they did, they couldn't evict the tenant wasn't breaking any other rules. They ended up selling the house, and when they sold the house, the tenant had no choice but to get out. So now the tenant ain't got nowhere to stay. The tenant don't got no income. You gotta make 3 times the income to qualify for a rental property. Y'all don't want to hear all of this. This kind of stuff that I talk about.
Here you go, some more lotion for mine.
Like, I'm very into the black community in Tampa. I talk about gentrification. I talk about
Sorry.
owning a business. I tell people how to get jobs, how to pull themselves up. I talk about all that stuff on like Facebook. I've been doing this kind of stuff for years. I was doing resumes back when people called resumes resumes. So I'm like, hey, I get one of them resume things. I'm like, oh, resume. So I don't really want to go into that on YouTube. I don't think y'all want to hear that. That might bore you. My Facebook is Peach McIntyre, but I cuss on Facebook a lot. Okay? When I go live.
Put the fingernail polish on my side. That look fucked up. Put all the other lotions and shit on yours. Put the fingernail polish on my side. The foul polish remover. Right there. You just put right there.
I don't know why everybody got something to say about that today.
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all opinions on if I should keep them or leave. That's my choice.
There goes some lotion. Put that lotion in that NyQuil.
Listening outside of when it comes to your relationship. A relationship is a part.
Put that cocoa butter lotion on your side.
If y'all want to be polygamous. You can do that. If you okay with it, he okay with it. Y'all be polygamous. If y'all never want to get married, he'll...
The medicine and stuff. Put it up there on your side.
If you okay with it,
Yeah.
if y'all want to break up, you okay with it? You okay with it? Y'all can break up. Y'all can do it. Whatever y'all want to do. And not only in your relationship, in your life, you have to do what makes you happy. Listening to other people, letting other people run you, gonna make you miserable, and they're gonna go home and they're gonna be happy. No. You do what makes you happy.
Please don't let it be a screw up. Don't waste that on the bed. I'm gonna put that on my dresser. Give it here.
What makes you feel
Yeah, that's. Give me that cream.
You gonna feel happy when you look in that mirror. You brush your teeth in the morning, and you looking at the life you created. You gonna say, "Damn, I'm." Happy with this life I created, not only listening to myself. It's gonna make you smile. When you start letting other
She don't want you in her house.
You lose who you are. I've been there before. You lose who you are. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you want out of life. You just miserable because you're some of the other miserable people that ain't even living your life. And then a lot of times people have problems in their own relationships, and they trying to give you advice. The only
Give me some of that face
you
cream.
telling them your business, they not telling you they're more miserable than you. I'm giving
I like this, using this. I need to give me some more.
The other day I was sleeping, and I was just thinking, I talk myself out loud all the time. I was thinking, like, a lot of times people only call you to make sure they're doing better than you. Some people only call to check up on, they hate
Just
your
walking
fucking
up
guts.
to
They
my
don't
shit,
fucking like you.
up.
They hate you. They only calling to make sure you still in that little ass apartment. They only calling you to make sure you still at that sorry ass job. They only calling you to make sure you still miserable with that man. They only calling to make sure they still got more money than you. There are people in your life who just want to make sure they got one up on you, and that's the only reason for the check-in. Bitch, they is not your friend. Do you hear me? It's a lot of people like that. So I don't listen to what nobody got to say. Like, I'm lying. I listen to everything people say. I consider what you're saying, and then I do whatever I want to do. That's how my daddy raised me. If my daddy, my biological daddy, did not teach me anything in this life, that's what he taught me.
Sorry, y'all. I had to put some on my face.
Always listen to what everybody got to say. Listen, and you consider it. And then after that, you do what the fuck you want to do, because you have to be happy with you at the end of the day. Nobody else's opinion matters, because you live with you. I'm talking about live with you, not in your house, but with you, with your inside, with your soul.
You see that one without that packet on there? Without the plastic? That one. That, with the plastic on there. Right there. Let me see these two right here. Let me see.
I don't care how
This.
nobody feel about me
And this.
having 5 kids and not being married, me having 5 kids and being on food. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about any of that. I knew that before I made a video about it. I knew that. I knew I had 5 kids before I made the video. I knew that I was getting food stamps before I made the video. I knew that I wasn't married to my baby father before I made the video. Do I decide to marry him?
Yes.
Sometimes I break up. We break up whenever we feel.
Kevin, say hi to the camera. I don't want to write. I like watching her. She's good to me. Good inspiration.
You know what? This ain't working out. I don't want to be sick. I don't want you no more. And then in 2 days, you be like, you sure want you to go home and start? You can do whatever you want to do. Okay? Do what makes you happy.
Put them on top of my jewelry box.
Some of y'all be in miserable marriages. Some of y'all be in marriages just getting cheated
Put
on.
one on one of
You
them.
know? I don't live life. I know people who live life. So that would be my advice to any of y'all at home. That's why when I don't feel like reading the comments, I don't read them. I just don't. If I feel like I don't like the way it's going, I can't deal with this kind of energy.
Here, try to put this in the corner over there on your side.
It's that simple. Don't deal with it. Like, fuck them. Can't deal with this shit. It's overwhelming. Fuck this.
At the end on the corner. Tilted.
I'm like that with anything in my life. Anything I don't want to do, I don't do. I'm very strong-minded. I've had my weak-minded moments when I let people cast what I call spells on me, and that's just a person just preying on your downfall. People just keep saying negative shit over and over, and you reading it, and then you start to believe it, and then you become it. A lot of y'all not crazy.
Pull it out
some.
some.
I say things like this, like that lady said, got mad when I said, you choosing to be depressed. A lot of y'all are choosing to be depressed. She's like, no, it's not that simple. It is. It's literally that simple. I know it may sound complex, but it is truly that simple.
And if you did do something to her shit, that's her. She can open it when she wants to. That's why she bought it, for her convenience. She knows she got it. She knows she gonna open it in a moment. So
manipulate you out of your greatness because it has some spells on you. I believe spells are real. Even my Christian people like, no, you shouldn't. Now she's talking that crazy. She's talking this new age language. I ain't listening. I'm finna turn the page.
That's it. That's the
but
bitch.
But you understand what I'm saying? It's no different than my cousins and my grandmas telling me when my kids was babies, don't call that child bad. Don't you speak badness on that child life. Don't you speak that on that child.
She said she'll never want you to put it on.
That's what happens to a lot of us as adults. You got people around you telling you you ain't shit. Or they even telling you your man ain't shit. Your man ain't shit.
Okay,
your man ain't shit. You
get that's my teeth stuff, toothbrush stuff right there.
Wonderful to you. He's wonderful to you.
Good night, yeah.
And you got all your friends saying, girl, that nigga ain't shit. If he was the shit, he'll do this for you. Or if he was the shit, he'll do X, Y, and Z. My man do X, Y, and Z for me. Why your man ain't doing your man ain't shit, right? So now, you keep on listening to this. And before you thought your man was the world, but now you let people put these seeds, plant seeds in your mind, or like what I like to call speak spells on you. And then you start to believe these things. Now you're like, damn, my nigga really ain't shit. Like, damn, or this man, because I know got some vanilla peaches on here, this man really ain't shit. Oh, now you going back at him telling him that you ain't shit. such and such man do X, Y, and Z. You ain't shit. Now you believe in this. So first you hear it, next you believe it, and then you become it. Then now you got this ain't shit nigga because he can't stand your ass because you belittling him, you talking to him any kind of way, you being disrespectful, you got everybody outside of the bedroom in your business. It's none of their business what's going on in your life. Now see with me, a lot of y'all might come back at me and be like, well, you just said that you was just mad at him and this. Yeah, I did. I mentioned that. I call it attitude. You'll see it in my next vlog where I catch attitude because he don't want to hold the camera. He just want to go enjoy the water park, and I want him to understand, like, this is what's going to make me a millionaire. This is what's going to buy us a house, right? That's not his desire. I cannot be mad at him for that. I cannot be mad at him for that. Like,
okay, my fingernail polish.
He want to make his money a different way. That's okay. I got to accept that. Or you could either shut the fuck up, or you could just stick with it. Like,
I'm gonna do it.
Do it or you're not going to do it. A lot of y'all be up here complaining, and I used to be like this. You complaining about stuff, but you won't change the situation. You complaining about how people treat you, but you won't leave from around them. You complaining about how your man do you, but you keep going back to him. You either gonna shut the fuck up and stay, or just move on. So complaining not gonna change nothing. It's not gonna change nothing in your life. With anything you going through, some of y'all homeless, some of y'all living with family members, and you like, I want my own place. I hate living here, but then you
So get that spray, that polish.
How you gonna get
Wait,
your
I need
own
my
place?
white out up there too.
You won't do nothing to change the
Put
situation,
this up there
but
too.
you complain. You ain't got no car. I know I had a family member, they wouldn't get a job because they didn't have a car.
We ain't have no more
They wanted to
toothpastes.
get a car, but they wouldn't get a job because they didn't have a car. And that didn't want no list or nothing like that.
I did just bought 3 toothpastes.
You bought some for them.
Before then, I just bought 3. Could put that, ain't none in the washroom?
Really, like, it's not like you see people on the bus, like New York out here. I've never been. You see people in New York, and they everywhere on the street catching bus, catching taxis. And in Tampa, you catch the bus, people laugh at you on the bus stop and shit. Like, they laugh at you. I'm cussing a lot today, y'all. So if you're watching this with the kids, my channel, I check, not made for kids. I'm cussing today. But, you just, how you gonna get to the next step if you're not willing to take that, like, that's just stupid. Just stay where you at. Just be honest with yourself. I like not having a job. I like being a bum. Just be honest with yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not ever working a job a day in your life and being a bum. If that's what makes you happy. Just be honest with yourself. That's what makes you happy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Accept it. It's okay. Everybody different. Everybody different. I'm glad I tuned in. That's no period. I don't live life. I swear the best advice I got for my relationship was when the person I speak with told me, you cannot break what you love. I've said this in numerous lives. You cannot break what you love. And that's not even just in your relationship. That's with your kids too. If you love them, don't break them.
Hey, we almost done with the dresser.
You want to hold on to, like, you want to cherish your favorite toy, you cherish it. Your favorite part, you cherish it.
Okay, all of these, you could just put this in a sock bag. These socks, because they is clean.
Why you constantly trying to hurt them? Love them. Why you trying